You guys ready to record, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all good. Grand. Amy, you can do the intro whenever you're ready. Amy. Why fucking... Is she deaf or what? You try. She's not talking to me anymore. You try.
Amy, come on. Do the intro.
It's Weekend at Amy's, come on.
It's your fucking show.
It's your show, come on, do it.
They're waiting.
We're all waiting.
Host duty.
Come on, do it. Do the thing. Do the intro, come on. Do the clap. Do the... Amy, do the fucking intro.
I want my nap.
I think my t-shirt actually fits this moment right now, so I don't know if you can get it.
It's actually genuinely hard to do this because me and Foxy are doing all the work on this channel, and it's really difficult sometimes because I just feel like you just don't help anymore. You know, I'm sorry, I said I wouldn't get emotional, but I am. It's really upsetting. You know, like I just don't feel like you don't listen to me anymore. Hello everyone and welcome to Weekend at Not Amy's. She's not here, I don't think, or she's gone to live on a farm. Because she's not here, we're going to take a little break from the Batman watch along series, which we have been honor bound to complete. So for the time being, we are going to basically go to the wheel and pick a random movie from a selection of 12 that we picked amongst ourselves and movies that we think Amy likes. Hopefully we got that right or else we'll never hear the fucking end of it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to spin the wheel right now. So the thought did occur to me that unfortunately I have no screen recorder on this laptop after it had a bit of an IT meltdown. So let me tell you what the choices are. So, Amy has deliberately or undeliberately thrown in the mix Bloodsport, Dragonheart and Hot Fuzz onto the wheel. My choices are Spirited Away, Spy on Tap and Drive. Foxy's picks are Dracula, Dead and Loving It, Demolition Man and Tombstone. Whereas Kira's picks are Galaxy Quest, A Few Good Men and Dogma.
I like a mix.
Yes, here are the three aspects of our personality. Not really.
Oh no.
No, because I mean...
Mine is much more fractured than that.
That I don't drive, so...
and fucking
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, so...
A really fucked up version of religion.
So, we're about to spin the wheel, and again, as for the last time, we all get one veto if we're not entirely happy with the choice. So, let's get going. Ooh! Drive.
Ooh.
Bit of Gosling. You anyone fancy a bit of Ryan Gosling tonight?
Always.
Right, well, any objections? Going once? Going twice?
Nay.
Nay? Who keeps saying that?
No wonder Tina keeps digging through that chair trying to find things.
It happened once, okay? So Fox, are you V2 and Drive?
Yes.
Okay, right. So we'll go to the wheel again. That's your view burned up now.
Well, that's fucking only one person has viewed it, but two actually want to see it.
I've seen it before, so it doesn't really count.
I've seen half of it. That counts. So, it's a long story. I caught the end of it, basically.
How do you only see half of the fucking
I caught
film?
the end. It was on fucking TV, and I caught the end of it. I like the mechanics of maybe you've only seen a bit of a movie in passing is kind of well, it was kind of those ones where I saw it in the movie, I liked it, and I can never remember the name of it until it came up on something, you know, kind of way. So.
I'm happy to go either way. Well, I have vetoed it.
He's so petty. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, right? We'll go for an alternate spin, and then we can vote on the two. How does that sound?
Okay, that's fair.
Alright. Drive again.
What the
So, Foxy, would you like Drive or Drive?
Neither.
3 times, come on.
if it does.
Oh, see, this is one of your picks came up then. Demolition Man. That is politics, that is. That is real politics.
Politics I had nothing to do with.
Well, you know what? I'm vetoing Demolition Man. I quite like Demolition Man, so like, yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Kira?
Doesn't bother me either way, considering I am already half asleep.
Decisions.
Well, you're the deciding vote. What movie would you rather fall asleep during?
Either of them is fine. Go with Demolition Man.
Demolition Man it is. So there you go. That's going to be our movie for tonight, for this week, for this month, for April Fool's Day or something. Depends on how this edit comes out. So we'll see you in a minute. Alright. So, Demolition Man, Foxy, do you want to read the box blur that we have on screen here?
Sure. So, So Simon Phoenix, violent criminal, cryogenically frozen in 1996, escapes during a parole hearing in 2032. Not too far away.
Mm-hmm.
In the utopia of San Angeles. Police are incapable of dealing with his violent ways and turn to his captor, who had also been cryogenically frozen after being wrongfully accused of killing 30 innocent people while apprehending Phoenix.
Wonderful. So, in case you don't recall this movie, it is made in 1993, starring Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Sandra Bullock, Nigel Hawthorne and Benjamin Bratt, amongst others.
With Rob Schneider.
The Herc, the Dirk, the Upper, the Dirk.
Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary, yeah, it's actually quite a lot of people in this movie. So yeah, myself and Foxy are going to watch this movie. Kira's going to have a nap. Food coma incoming. And Amy would be watching if she was here, but she's not. So
just insert cardboard cutout in
I think I want to just like put like Kratos' like character here in the beanbag instead. But I think that works out, doesn't it? There we go. Hey, Kratos, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, you know. Anyway.
I can pop myself.
Everyone's got a Kratos voice. Anyway, so right, we're gonna press play. We're gonna sit back and enjoy. So we'll see you in the not so distant future of 2032. And as a tradition, lads,
popcorn.
Do you want the sweet phone, Foxy?
Not just yet.
Not this time. Have we had sounds? There you go.
Scene opens.
Yes.
With Los Angeles on fire. Which is not too far away from the truth.
No, it isn't, to be fair. I do like how they more or less robbed the opening from Paperman there, by the way. That's such a rip-off. Really Scott should sue a bitch.
The city is literally on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how bad was the crime if this is the way it is?
Well, again, 1993, they had 3 years onto it, so they really had no confidence in LAPD at all.
No.
Doing a good deed. Want to give us a better reason? Yeah. Maniac hijacked a municipal bus.
And Balrog, by the way.
Yeah.
And I got a real bad hunch for this.
Yeah, they nicked the break straight from the set.
You want to share it with us? Phoenix. Simon Phoenix.
What badass stuff.
Oh, yeah.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
Like, proper 90s action hero.
This old school action hero. Just like, no brooding, no mood, just like all action type of shit.
Or is it just me?
Oh dear. Yes, that's the future. A police Hummer. I've seen the CSI Man, to be fair. Is that also the future? Having a demolition vehicle like that?
I swear, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. I'll keep that in mind.
Uh-oh. You guys under the explosions control. Yes, crime really has gone too far in the year of 1996. I can't stress enough how crimeful this time is.
Carry out this sentence. Skip it. Sergeant Spartan, you've been sentenced to 70
Sergeant
years.
Spartan. I forgot how dumb the name is.
70 years.
30 innocent civilians. You'll be placed in
Like, I know it's ridiculous to try to query the premises of some of these movies, but like, okay, you have a dangerous criminal. I know what we'll do. We'll just move him on to another decade or another century, so he can wreak havoc over there as well.
Like, freeze them so they're still young.
Yeah, exactly. Like, literally physically do not change them. Like, it's mental, like. He seems okay about it to me. I was gonna say he seems quite chill about it. That was actually the wrong term to use there, I think.
The scary thing is that, like, the concept of what they're doing now isn't that foreign. Like, now. Like,
No, I suppose not, but it's still quite such a daft premise. But like, we can say it's daft premise, where like some people in like the early 90s will think, oh shit, this is the future. We can't deal with this prison system, let's just freeze them until we can. I just personally can't believe he's putting up a fight. Like, there is something quite funny and amusing about these kind of movies. You know, I'm thinking like the likes of The Running Man and so forth, to kind of try to capture the weird, not quite cyberpunk, but half cyberpunk. Down to the action part as opposed to the thriller.
yeah.
You know, and they all have different ways about it. So it's like, oh, what happens if people get frozen and be put in the future type of deal.
It takes some element, like some cyberpunk elements, but like try to modernize it.
Modernize. Make it into an action flick. You know. Future graffiti, I love it. I'm a fan of the future fashion. Just not gonna lie.
Like capes.
Yeah, everyone dressed like fucking Guinan out of Star Trek.
glorious food.
Capes and hats. That's the future, lads.
12 hours. These assholes are nothing if not predictable. God, I love to hate this place. There's not enough of us, Friendly. That doesn't really matter anymore, does it, Carl? People are hungry. We got nothing left to lose.
I just love it as well. Like, we need Los Angeles to be different in the future. I know. Let's rename it San Angeles.
Yeah.
It's expanded.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the emergency line of the San Angeles Police Department. If you prefer an automated response, press 1 now.
Why would you prefer it?
If you like talking to a robot, press 1. If you don't like talking to a robot, tough tits.
On the contrary, it's been a horrific day yet.
Foreshadowing.
For anyone wondering what we're drinking tonight, I'm going to have a crack at the O'Hara's Tropical IPA, which boasts an impressive 7.2. Dutch oven? No, dude, don't just throw words out here.
Do you know what that leads to? Yeah, I do. Multi-murder death killer like Simon Phoenix. It's rude.
I'm good at selling.
Keep the door down. What's up, motherfuckers? I'm the Demolition Man.
The go-to behavioral
Spin.
Apologies for my lack of physical disposition, detective, but I do have an entire city guard to run.
So you want to come with me? Or you want to arrest me? Huh?
Okay. I'm with you. Let's go blow this guy.
Blow this guy away.
Whatever.
You only make that mistake once, Sandra Bullock. Just once.
The only way that joke worked was because she said it.
Exactly, yeah. And she said it so earnestly as well.
Yep.
She's trying to fit in, God love her.
Ugh,
What's wrong, Ghostly?
it's not very clean.
This is a rat burger. Not bad.
Delicious.
Matter of fact, it's the best burger I've had in years.
Gracias, señor.
Prego. See you later.
Still, if we're adapting to our surroundings, you know, that'll do it.
Like you finished the fucking thing.
Yeah. To be fair, have you ever been that desperate for a burger?
Mm-hmm.
Went to eat rat instead. Exactly.
Buckle up.
I love that. Again, I love the fact that it's like, well, Oldsmobile still exists. It just, they don't really do Oldsmobiles anymore. Woo! She's so excited.
Yeah.
I've got no sense of danger.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
You're ruining a good car!
That's literally the only good car that exists anymore, you fiend. Ooh. Wow. They don't make it like they used to, eh? That's just a GTA choke cheat he's activated there.
Yeah.
That's all he's done.
Yeah.
I just said just push this pedal. Excuse me?
Push the pedal as hard as you can. Just catch up to him.
Nice. Oh, the poor streets of San Los Angeles have just been torn to shreds by a crazy man and one gun. Malfunction? No. Alright, no. I refuse. Boom!
That could be taken well out of context.
To be fair, that was spooge-worthy. I know I'd be using after an explosion like that. Oh shit. Of course she's a Ventura wasn't programmed.
Of course Ventura kills politics.
I fucking hate civil servants. And Raven Streak is next.
Well, now.
Yes. Yeah. That was a movie. Yes. Well, take my word for it. Yeah. I do love that the Boggle Guard was called Boggle Guard.
Jack Black apparently was in it.
How so? So, that's that.
That was Demolition Man.
That was Demolition Man. So, Foxy, this was your pick.
Yeah.
You'll want to talk us through it.
Well, like,
We have to cut the audio here, by the way, because Sting will sue us like a bitch. So,
yeah. Yes, you will.
he will quite literally set the police on us.
But
That was a great joke, by the way.
I think Jonathan enjoyed this a lot more than he should have this time around.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was almost as if he had never watched it before.
Well, that's one part of it, yes. But at the same time, it's more of a case of like the more I was watching it, the more I remembered how close this was to Blade Runner.
Yeah.
But did it as an action movie, where like even there was certain like the plot is nearly the same.
Mm.
If they got rid of all the replicant shit and just kind of kept it as an action flick, that's what this movie ends up. And it has other kind of little hat tips to other movies around the time as well.
Mm.
So like I said, it's a kind of like it's hopping onto a genre that was already there. Between that, Total Recall, Running Man, all these other ones, this is kind of like, I guess that the simplified action version of it.
Yeah.
It's the best way to put it. But like this, like it's a very good movie for what it is. It's a good action movie, real kind of switch the brain off type of things. The less you think about this movie, the better, in a sense. It's just a case like, no, that's just fundamentally wrong. There's a plot hole. No, don't worry about it. Just let it happen. And it is just fun. It's a fun movie. It's a fun watch. And the dynamic between Wes Snipes and Stallone was very, very good throughout the entire set. It was nice to see Nigel Hawthorne actually getting like a good bit of screen time as the proverbial villain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any really a bad performance out of it. I do like that he kind of kept on with the language barrier for the entire thing. Because like I said, a lot of movies or a lot of like shows that are meant to be in the future just drop the dialogue like that. They don't talk in future speak, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
At least they do that as a very deliberate choice because it's contrast. They need to do that. A lot of them just don't bother. But so it's nice to see them commit to it in a sense.
Mm.
And again, a very small touch, but I did like how basically the swear jar kept going off in the background, no matter what the scene was. Once it was indoors and it was in a place that needed it, it would go off. I was like, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's a nice running gag through. Well, also like it's the fact that like what you said, the language like kept was kept very consistent between like people from that era,
yes,
and then people that were from like the 90s.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
it's just very different. Like like the fact that like the old pilot,
yeah,
like his speech pattern would change completely.
Yes.
When he's around John.
Yeah, exactly. It's very cleverly done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is.
And even the speech pattern he has is like a little bit milder than what the other ones are like. The other ones are like constantly in newspeak. Yeah. And that's another thing as well. Like obviously the Aurelian stuff is very, very evident, but it's done in a sense where like it's a conceit. It's a future controlled by one person kind of thing. It's like, okay, we've accepted that and we that's our starting off point rather than hitting you over the head with the theme. It's just this is what we're doing, and you work from there. And yeah, like it's in a sense like it's not the most egregious future sight I've seen. There are worse movies that have worse looking futures in a sense, so it's not too bad. And it is a kind of thing where like it's at that point in the 80s and 90s computers where they didn't realize everything was going to miniaturize this much, so they did think we're still going to be working with monitors and like speakeasies and phones and shit like that. So they went that way, but yeah, it's still not the worst, A fun watch is what I would say, and perhaps the commentaries was quite light because we were just like sitting there just enjoying the movie. It's we don't really feel the air as much as some people do, but we try our best.
Yeah, it is a great movie to actually just shut off and have fun with.
That's exactly That's exactly it. If I had probably more beer, I'd probably enjoy it more.
This is the big problem. I was lacking beer.
Well, to be fair, the one I was drinking was 7.2, and that kind of was doing me for the duration. So.
Nah, but like anyone that hasn't seen it, like, should at least check it out because it's, as we said, it's fun. It's just
fun,
shut your brain off, have fun with it, and just roll with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much.
Mm.
Kira, you slept through that whole entire movie.
Yeah.
Was it a good movie to sleep through?
Well, it sounds like you enjoyed it, so.
That's something at least, yeah.
Foxy was quiet as usual, so it's hard to tell from back here.
Foxy was studying it. He was writing down notes and everything. You should have seen him. He was flying through it, like he was. He really, really was.
I'm like in between. I'm not the one that always talks during it, like, so.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to tell.
Yeah. I do get dug into it every now and then just every now and then I'll have a bit of, where's the logic in that?
Brain active.
Yeah,
dead.
my brain started fucking activating. I was like, no.
That's not how it goes at all. Oh wait, shit! I was supposed to not think about this movie. Right, that's where I'm going wrong. But yeah.
What did you think, Amy?
Yeah, Amy, what did you think?
Where'd she go?
Oh, she's gone.
She disappeared.
When that happened?
I'm back to bed.
She just fucking phased out. Like,
That's weird.
she just went, deuces, gone.
Kratos is there for the start of the movie, right?
Or was she there? I don't know.
When did he sleep? No, she was there. Kratos was there.
Oh.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Anyway, fucking Irish goodbye, eh? Fucking hell.
But yeah. So that was not Weekend at Amy's.
Weekend at not Amy's. Weekend at someone's.
Yeah.
So, happy April Fool's Day. Hey, we got you. I think. Did we get him?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, but maybe we annoyed Amy.
That would be funny though. Yeah. And it ultimately was not the whole point of this episode.
Yeah. Send in the comments if you think we did. I don't know. But
I mean, Amy's not gonna watch this. In fairness, it's
true. But
It's
also,
much emotions.
before we go, please like, subscribe, send your comments about if you've watched this movie before, what your thoughts are, and
Tell me what it's about.
yeah,
Remind Kira of the plot.
Remind
Don't
Kira
mind.
of the plot. But also, like, send in your suggestions for movies that we could try and badger Amy.
Yes.
Down the line. So, after we complete Batman.
Yes. Up next, very very soon, once we have Amy back in the room, more Batman. So that's something to look forward to. For all of us, to be fair.
But
So-
I suppose until then.
Yeah.
I've been Foxy. I've been John. That was Kira.
Who's going to sleep?
And Amy / Kratos was like there at one point, but
Well, these things, I have no idea when he dropped out. He just did.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Weird.
yeah, that's been Weekend and not Amy's. So until then, peace out, y'all.
See you later.